Assalamu alaikum. I am Zuaddar MD Zubair. My metric number is 1731833. This is our group project, and I am going to present my part, which is animated splash screen. So I have two scenes, scene 1 and scene 2. I will explain everything step by step, and I will show how it works. So I will start from scene 1. I have 7 layers and 120 frames. So I'll click background. It will show the stage. From stage I can change the background color whatever I want. Okay, I choose this one. Then I go to Robert Bruce. When I click here, it will show like this. I created symbol, then animate on it. Why I created symbol? Because symbol can loop animation, symbol can create a library of pause, symbol can replace pause or frame, and also it saves time. So I want to show how it works. So I use 22 frame. So I click play. It works like this. Okay. Then I go to loading part. This layer I have also created the same uh, symbol and animate on only three dot after loading only three dot I have animate on it. So one, two, three, one, two, three. Then I play. It work like this. Then I go to loading bar. When I click it bar there, and I have 67 frame, and I have created symbol also, then animate on it. The symbol can loop animation, and I can show it. 67 frame. When I play, it work like this. Again, it work like this. Then I have music layer. I created this layer to show the music or sound part. I can show how it works. It works. It shows the music. Then this is button, and I work with, when I click up and over. When someone wants to see or click this, then they can understand that it's button, and sorry, and they can understand it's button. And also I hover it, when click it's also change the color. They can understand this is button, so button work like this. Then I go to scene 2. Actually, scene 2, this is not my project part. It will be done by another group mate. I just created this scene because I want to show how button works, how button function, coding, action, scene works and connected one by one. So I just want to show. That's why I created this scene. This is not my part. This is not including introduction. So here I want to show that I have 6 layers and 75 frame. I have to click here. It's lock. So I have to click here. It's ninja. I've created this, and then flag layer, it's flag there, and layer 5 I have designed some color and uh, structure with the flag. Then text only Robert Bruce, and background, as I said, is same, the same one. I can change it from here. I can change it. Okay, select it. Now I'm going to show how action works. Here is the action. I click it. I have 3 actions. Scene 1 has 2 and scene 2 has 1. So when I click scene 1, I have 2. Check, there is 1. When everything working perfectly and one by one is done, scene done, then it will show the stop. This is first action. The second is the button. I have go button. I showed already. I have go button and it will work. When I click go, then it will go to the next page or next scene. So here is 2 and scene 2 has 1. When everything done, everything perfectly working, then it will stop automatically and it will stop everything. Stop at this frame. Your timeline will be stop and pause. So I want to test. It shows the legacy of Robert Bruce and below is the button. When I click button, it will go to the next page. It will go to the next page. Robert Bruce, here some animation and the clock. So that's all from me. Assalamu alaikum.
Auzubillahi minash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am bin Rahman Fahan. My metric number is 1814669. For multimedia, we have done a project on game development, and for the project part 3, I have choose the storyline part. For the storyline part, I have divide my work into 4 scenes. In the first scene, I introduce Robert Bruce, and in the second scene, battle against England and Scotland. In the third scene, where in the cave scene of Robert Bruce, and the last scene is the battle and win back his kingdom. In the introduction, I use a normal animation like here. When I use my audio, like here, I in every scene I have used music and background music and audios. For background music and audios, I choose only one layer because for the music, I already compile them in the Adobe Audition. In Adobe Audition, I use multiple musics together, take multiple background musics and use the voiceover to clear the story to my audience, audience can easily understand them. And here I use a simple animation, like when I'm gonna say everything, Robert Bruce will just a little bit move. Okay, and in the last I use a button uh, for the audition, because if I don't use a button, like the story will go on and on, like it will go very quickly, and it will gonna finish very soon, so it will be not interesting. They will just see like it's not that interesting. If I to put the button, so it will be stopped here, and for to see the next scene they have to click the button. And in the button I already give the actions, like it will gonna stop in this scene, in this frame, and when they gonna click it, then it will go to next scene and gonna play, and then gonna play. And here you can see for my next in the battleground scene, I use a image where it gonna do a battleground battle happening in animation, and there will be background music, sounds, things will be like very uh, cinematic when we're gonna see. And here I use a motion shape twin to show the defeat of Robert Bruce. Here he defeated, he is like here, and the shape will be will be changed like frame by frame. In the last, the image will come to the original frame. After that, I use the button again here, so people can easily go to the next scene, the cave scene. This is the interesting one. This one takes lot of time. In the cave scene where Robert was crying because he got defeated by the King England England army, and he lost his home country, so it's going to be very hard for him. So he was like regretting everything. When he was see, he was crying in the cave. When he was regretting and crying in the cave, suddenly he saw a spider in the cave. When the spider trying to climb up, he was astonished to see that spider is trying and trying. After trying so many failed attempts, he didn't like give up. The climb up and down, it was like very difficult for me, because like it's not a single thing. The legs are like separate, that's why like I have to like put them again and again. The animation, it was like very hard for me, but I did it at last. At last, the spider at the 7 times, I didn't show 7 times, but it I show sometimes at the 7, at the time, last time he went to its destination. So after seeing the spider got to his destination, the king was happy to see if the spider can go to his destination after doing so many failed attempts. Why can't he? He just failed once, so he's like attempt to do another battle with the English army to win back his country. Here is the last button to see the last scene. This is the last and the final scene where King Robert do the battle again against the English army. Here I use a graphics and some animation to show a little bit of fighting scene, and I have used also the voiceover and some background music. Cool. And this one is like after winning the battle, King Robert is getting the king again. See, the picture came in shape twin way. This is the animation of shape twin. Yeah, is the last scene. Have fun. Now play the game. Now let's play this one to see what I did. Our story starts here. Robert Bruce, King of Scotland. See, here's the button. When I do the mouse over, it gonna show a little bit of something new, like the border will be colored, more things. Okay, here we can see King of Scotland, Robert Bruce army is fighting against England army. I also add to save their country. Fighting sounds. After fought a fearless battle, King Robert and his army was defeated by the England army. After the defeat, King Robert ran away from the battleground and hid in a cave. Here again the button. Here we can see after losing the battle from England, Robert Bruce has lost all his faith and decided not to do anything after this. Then he saw a spider in the cave. The spider was trying to climb at the top, but he has been fall again and again. The spider was still trying to get to the top. Robert Bruce already gave up everything. He thought he will not try again to win his kingdom. But when he was watching the spider struggle, then he get motivated. The spider was trying again and again. He thought the spider gonna give up after like 4 attempt or 5 attempt. But after the 6 failed attempts, the spider didn't surrender. At the 7th attempt, the spider got success. After seeing the spider, then he decided that he will fight again and win his kingdom back. This is the last scene. We will go. After the great fearless fight, King Robert Bruce wins his kingdom back from the English army. He will never be forgotten in the history. The learning from this story is failure is the pillar of success. Thank you. That's all for me.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nasr and I will present my part that is gameplay. Okay, first of all, I will present to you about the scene. I have 4 scene in this. There is menu, scene 1, scene 2 and scene 3. Okay, for the first scene, I have the interface of the gameplay, I mean the quest. And then for the scene 1, I have the first quest, and that means he need to collect the equipment, and then he need to go through all the challenges that I made. And for the scene 2, also have need to go to all the challenges, and then he also need to collect strategy. And then last but not least, for the scene 3 is a quest to collect the army before the war. Okay, then when he all done collect all the 3 army, all the 3 item, and then he will be he is considered to be success to play the game. Okay, let's run to the test. As you can see, this is the first interface. After if we hover to the quest, it will be good. It will be bigger. Then if we click, okay, he will start to play. Then this is the first quest. Need to take the equipment, and then the notification will show. Then we go to the next quest is to collect the strategy, and then after he get the strategy, we'll proceed to the next quest, which is to collect the army. Is the challenges that he need to face. And then after he successful again, he will show this notification. Congratulations, you have complete all 3 levels. And then if he want to restart again, okay, you can restart and he will back to the quest. That's all for me. Thank you.